Now, ladies and gentlemen, WBIG.Tv, 25 Buffalo, New York, presents in living color, piano bar practice with your host, Howard Goldman. Oh, great. What a great introduction. Thank you, announcer man. Welcome to another evening of piano practice, piano bar practice more precisely. It's not just any piano practice. We run through the Great American Songbook, making the Great American Songbook great again. My name's Howard. I'll be your piano practicer tonight. I am a practicing pianist. By the way, today, in case you're not existing on the same time reality that we're in, if you're not watching this live, which you're not, because it says no one's here, today is October 13th, the wonderful year 2020, and that makes today a Tuesday. We are in Buffalo, New York. I'd like to say hi to Gaia. Talk about show business, doesn't get bigger than Gaia. How are you, Gaia? Are you riding your motorcycle? Do I come in good on your motorcycle? It's an awesome looking machine you got. It's impressive that you can handle a machine like that. I couldn't. I had what did I have, a 350? I had a Yamaha 350. I fell off of it. Now, I wasn't even moving and I fell in my bushes the first day I had it. Had it for about an hour. It was a used bike. This was like in the late 70s. And it had a cracked, the engine was cracked. That's just the way it was. And so oil would come out and go all over the leg of whoever my rider was. And they didn't care, because they were young too. Beautiful women would be on the back of that bike once in a while with dirty oil running down their leg, and they were okay with that, you know? Those were the kind of good sports I used to hang out with. We were young and foolish. That was my problem. I wasn't moving. I was just showing off in front of my house for my relatives who were coming over for a for a dinner. I really didn't do well on that bike, surprising, right? Because I'm Mr. Motor, I was a good driver with the car. I used to drive like a stuntman. The bike, I never really got really comfortable with it. Although I was good enough where I should have passed my driver's exam, but I did not. I prepared very methodically and pedagogically. I go and take the exam in North Tonawanda, and the guy, I don't know, he rides or drives next to you, I don't remember. And I'm on the bike, and all of a sudden, and now I'm also like, I've always been a mechanic, right? So I'm riding along, and I'm doing everything okay. All of a sudden, the bike quits. It never quit before. So I'm, what the hell? So I'm trying to figure it out, and it took me several moments to figure it out, maybe a little longer than several moments. And then I discovered it was something really unlikely. It was the fuel valve, the little cock valve, what do you call it? Apparently, and this had never happened before. Somehow it must have got caught on my clothing or something during the driving exam, and it shut the fuel off. So the guy flunks me, and he says I didn't know how to control how to work the bike because it stalled out, and I had trouble figuring out why. It was just a freak thing. That never happened again. And I drove without a license, of course. Most people drove without a license back then. But, me, I'm Mr. Straight, so I wanted a license. So I drove it until I sold it. Never had any accidents or anything, but never fixed the leak. Mr. London's here. Now the party can start. Nice to see you, Mr. London. Looking great. Everybody looks so nice tonight. I think everybody knows each other. If they don't, they will. That's how these cocktail parties are. Sometimes people get to know each other a little too well. We were talking about our motorcycles, Mr. London. Mr. London's done everything in life. He's probably has his own motorcycle stories or stories of motorcycles. Now we can pick up where we've left off. Lately we've been descending through the Great American Songbook in reverse alphabetical order from some random page that we started on in the middle. And here we are, we're in the L's, the LEs. Here's a good one. This song attests to the power of the L's. Ooh, you say either. Mr. London says either. Gaia, you say either. And Mr. London says neither. Neither. Neither, neither. Ooh, let's call the whole thing off. I like potatoes, you like tomato, and I like tomatoes. potatoes, tomato, tomato, tomatoes. Ooh, let's call the whole thing off. But ooh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, that might break my heart. I like pajamas. You like pajamas? I wear pajamas. Give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Ooh, better call the whole thing off. Oh yeah. That is, of course, the Gershwins. I'll have to show you my bicycle sometime, Mr. London. It's over in the other part of the lounge, chained up. I'm very protective of it. I got it brand new in 1966, and I still have it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Great round of applause, more than I deserve. You're too kind. The L's are just a rich vein of valuable songs in the Great American Songbook. Here's another LE, Let There Be You. There be lights, and there was light. Let there be earth, and there was earth. If I had my way, I would ask of him, please let there be you. Let there be rain, and there was rain. Let there be heaven up above. And if I had my way, I would ask of him, please let there be you. You are the feeling of spring. You're the beginning of dawn. You are the meaning of everything. Any or wrong. Let there be stars, and there were stars. Let there be moon, and there was moon. And if I had my way, I would ask of him, ooh, please let there be you. That's an interesting song, isn't it? Must be a story behind that song. Must be from a show. Sounds showish. Words and music by Vicky. Oh, Vicky wrote this. Vicky Young and Dave Kavanaugh. So, if you're familiar with these cats, fill in the comments. Future rerun watchers. Here's another let. Let there be love. Let's call the whole thing off. Well, thank you, Mr. London. Well, thanks to the miracle of reruns, I mean, you were actually on the show you missed last night. We were talking about you. That's what you risk. When people aren't here, we talk about them. That's our policy. That's why it makes them stick around so they're not gossiped about. But through the miracle of reruns, I know you commented and actually did take a makeup night and watched. It's like missing bowling. You do a makeup night, and you did. You were right on it. Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Let there be wind and oceans of rain, chili con carne and sparkling champagne. Let there be birds to sing in the trees, someone to bless me whenever I sneeze. Let there be crackers, a lark and a dove. Oh yeah, but first of all, please, oh, let there be love. Birds to sing in the trees, someone to bless me whenever I sneeze. Let there be cuckoo, a lark and a dove, but first of all, please, oh yeah, let there be love. Who's ever heard that song before? I have. I never did it. That's 1940. A couple other new cats to me. I bet you Paul Kokoda would know who all these guys are. Thank you, everybody. What a great applause. Thank you, Mr. London, Gaia. Gaia is one of those show business people that, like Cher or Elvis, the world knows her as Gaia. That's all it takes. You could write her a letter and just write Gaia on the envelope. They'll know where to take it. Thank you. This is Ian Grant and Lionel Rand, Let There Be Love. I've heard the song before. I always liked it. Cilla Black, my favorite British star. She was the fifth Beatle before there were other fifth Beatles. And she did that song. Boy, she made everything sound great. Look her up sometime. Cilla, C-I-L-L-A, Black. What a singer. Rock and roll. Here's another wet. See if we can do something with this one, huh? outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. I wish I could spin the camera over. We got the fire on. Since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Ooh, but I brought some corn for popping. Lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Finally kiss goodnight. Hate to go out in the storm, but it's you really holding me tight. All the way home I'll be warm and warm. The fire is slowly dying. Dear, we're still goodbying. But long as you love me so, ooh, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh yeah, let it snow. Ooh yeah. That's another Ellie Let song. Don't shoot the messenger. A couple more. I don't know if I know these. I have heard that one. It's a lazy afternoon. It's always a lazy afternoon, especially during COVID pandemics. Were they breaking out the Christmas tunes, Gaia? Like they say, it gets earlier every year. Mary already started pitching our Christmas cards. She had some printed up. They're beautiful. The 2020 lineup. They might be up at buffalodonut.com if you want to peruse them. She's good. She amazes me. Well, let's break through the L's and into the T's. Some teasers. She is. That's why her name is Mary. Last time I saw Paris, her heart was warm and gay. I heard the laughter of her heart in every street cafe. The last time I saw Paris, trees were dressed for spring, and lovers walked beneath those trees, and boys found songs to sing. I dodged the same old taxi cabs that I had dodged for years. The chorus of the squeaky horns, music to my ears. The last time I saw Paris, my heart was warm and gay. No matter how they changed her, I'll remember that way. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The last time I saw Paris, yeah, Paris. Oscar Hammerstein and Jerome Kern. A couple ringers wrote that one. You guys ever hear that song, The Last Time I Saw Paris? I've heard it. I've certainly never had the opportunity till tonight, till October 13th, 2020, to actually perform it. Even Gaia has not heard of it. How about this one, Gaia? Gaia gets too hungry for dinner at 8. She likes the theater, but never comes late. Oh, she likes to bother, oh, with those people she hates. That's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the crap games with barons and earls. Won't go to Harlem in ermines and pearls. Oh, she won't dish the dirt, she sure won't, with the rest of the girls. Oh, that's why the lady is a tramp. She likes the free, fresh, oh, wind in her hair. That's why the bike, life without care. I'm broke, that's oak. Hate California, it's cold and it's damp. Oh, that's why the lady is a tramp. Oh, thank you. Glad you liked the intro. I felt creative with the intro. So you pick up on that, the creative people. Oh, well, thank you, Mr. London. I'm going to get drunk at this rate. Oh, you guys are too kind with the applause. You're too generous. But thank you so much. I appreciate the encouragement. Okay, enough of that. Let's find the next one, the alphabet. Time's a wasting. Wow, we blew through those. We're in the J's already. Here's from Bells Are Ringing. There was a show. Betty Comden, Adolph Green. Music by Jewel Stein. I've heard of Jewel Stein. And I've heard of Adolph Green, too. Rockstar Energy Drink. All right. Nice. Back at you, Gaia. I'm gonna toast you back with my Red Bull sugar-free. I'll be jumping on a motorcycle after I drink this. Any motorcycle. Hell yeah. I feel like Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet. What was his line? Pabst Blue Ribbon. Red Bull. Nobody could do Dennis Hopper. Don't even try, right? Only he could do he. Here's where we break into the J's. And it's just in time, too. Just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came my way. running low. I was lost. The losing dice were tossed. My bridge was overcrossed. Ooh, nowhere to go. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. For love is just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life for me today. Oh yeah, just in time for that lovely day. Now you're here, and all I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I've found my way for you just in time. You found me just in time and changed my lonely life. A lovely day. Oh yeah, yeah. You've changed my life that lovely day. Just in time. He was quite a guy, and he deserved to have a song written about him. Well, you guys are the best, one of the best audiences I can remember doing these live piano rehearsals. So give yourself a big round of applause. Take a big guzzle of your energy drinks in synchronization. Because he ships his pants, that's right. They're talking quality over quantity. Yeah, that's true. All right. I feel like doing one more. What should we do? This heart of mine was doing very well. The world was fine as far as Mr. London could tell. Suddenly I met you, and I dreamed of gay amour. At dawn I woke up singing sentimental overtures. This heart of mine is dancing gaily now. I taste the wine of real romancing now. This crazy world has taken on a wonderful design. As long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. Oh yeah, as long as life endures, it's yours, this heart of mine. Well, this has been fun. You guys made this practice a blast. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Mr. London. It's time for me to go home and have dinner with the wife and cat. If you're a rerun watcher, you've been watching Piano Bar Practice. My name's Howard. You're a piano practicer, and this is the set of Lounge Academy, the popular Facebook TV show when times of non-pandemics, when the place is a big ruckus party going on. And we're looking forward to having you part of that again. And we emanate from downtown Buffalo, New York, which is the heart of the Lounge District. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mr. London. Good night, Gaia. Until we meet again, don't make any plans.